Hello citizens of Tokusatsu Central, I'm Jared Rand, and today we are going to be doing the last review of Kaito Sentai Lupinranger vs. Keisatsu Sentai Patranger. So glad to be done with this series, and now we're going to be moving on, hopefully in the next video, on to some new stuff. My cat's down there fucking with something. But I'm going to try my best to start doing some different types of reviews instead of just doing Lupinranger stuff, because Lupinranger vs. Patranger is a very emotionally straining series to look at because it was just so much wasted potential. I wish they could have done it better. But I don't think we should be ragging on this, and we should instead be looking at the actual toy. Oh, by the way, I forgot it was called the Victory Strike. So here we have the Victory Striker itself, and I'm pretty sure it's based off of a standard commercial airline. Of course, you know, it's a plane, as most of the Lupinranger dial fighters are. It's based off of some form of aerial travel. So yeah, there are gold boosters on the side. It's Bandai gold, not the best Bandai gold, but it's Bandai gold. The gold itself is practically like a mustard yellow. Of course, standard orange coloring throughout the entire toy, as we've all become accustomed to in the line, and actually I've grown bored of because of how many toys there are in the line. It's just unnecessary, boring, and I hate it. I hate it now. But, yeah, as you can see, it's mainly done up in black, of course, to contrast with the very colorful other trigger machines. I'm not really too big on the colors of this. I do like the design, but I'm not really too big on the colors. Of course, blue windshield right there, split by the dial function of the toy, unfortunately. So, yeah, there's the bottom. Nothing too noteworthy. We spin the dial, and we get the action feature. There's a little cannon that pops out. So, yeah, the cannon inside is apparently where the cockpit is, for whatever reason. I mean, Sentai has broken logic before, so if that split open and it was the cockpit, we'd still accept it. Come on, we're in Sentai. This is where logic is mostly broken. So, I mean, I'm not gonna rag on about this. Of course, the Lupinranger logo right there. So, yeah. We might as well move on to the functionality of this with the actual changer. So, of course, bringing in the usual, whatever this guy's name is, verse changer? Yeah, I think that's it. It's been a while since this series has been on, and I lost interest, so might as well. As usual, turn the dial. Yeah, this is a power-up transformation device, so it'll change us into the super form of whatever character is using it. So, there you have the transformation into Super Lupin Red. Of course, to summon the actual dial fighter, we will turn this and turn it back up again. Press the button. So that's about it in terms of functionality with this thing. Sadly, this will be the last time that we see this guy in action. Maybe one day, if they ever decide to do anything with this series again. But, let's have a royal goodbye for this young, tortured soul. So now for the mecha combination, of course, we're going to need Good Striker along with Splash and Magic. Same formation as what we did with the Siren Striker. Yeah, I believe that was the name. The Siren Striker. So, we might as well, just gonna zoom in, do a bit of the zoomy zoom. And we will take the Victory Striker, spin the dial. Now we're going to flip this whole front section down. So if you didn't see that, here's the top view. We just fold it down and take off the little hat on the back. We're going to place the entirety of this onto the headpiece, wherever that head is supposed to be. Whatever that head is supposed to be. It's kind of ugly. But yeah, just going to take the hat. Make sure to spin the dial and find where the clip is facing, and then just clip it right onto there. And here you have, I think it's Victory Lupinranger. Whatever. They're just going to slap a ton of names onto there. It doesn't matter anymore. It's an okay design. I definitely prefer Pat Striker's design on here than I do with the Victory Striker. The face is a little bit eh. The implied hat lends itself way more to a police officer than it does to a thief. And I overall don't think this is as good as the Striker, the other guy. The Siren Striker. I can't believe I just forgot. It's been a while since the series, I forget. But yeah, overall, the design of this is okay. If you've been into the line for a while, this is apparently superb, but I honestly could care less. So overall, the Victory Striker is just another standard toy in the line. While the Siren Striker was probably the most interesting because of how intricate it was, this one, in my opinion, is one of my lesser favorite of the line. It's just, the color scheme is bland and boring. It's just a ton of black, and its feature is extreme. It's a bit too simple, in my opinion. It's not anything interesting or cool, and in just overall, in my opinion, I can't exactly say this isn't worth it, but it's more of a personal preference. If you like the way it looks, and if you really want it, then you can go ahead and get it. But overall, in my opinion, this was not the best way to end the line. So that's it for Lupinranger vs. Patranger. There are no more reviews to do, and I feel like this line was just such missed opportunity. Or at least the series. The toy line was actually, at least in some ways, solid, but I do feel there's something missing. There's some form of variety that I missed from the Q-Ranger line that I really wish was present in this line. Thankfully, the series has ended, and we have moved on to, in my opinion, a fantastic series in the form of Keisatsu Sentai Ryusoldier. As of next time's review, I'm not exactly sure what we'll review. I have stuff from Kamen Rider Geo we could do. I have stuff from Ryusoldier we can do. Whichever one you want to see, comment it down below. Of course, the stuff that I'm doing for Geo will probably be the upgrade items, such as Gates Revive Geo 2, or the Beyond Driver. But we could also do the Ryusoldier stuff first. So it depends on what you really want to see first. So thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video that much. Subscribe if you want to see more. And comment if you want to ask any questions about the actual toy. And of course, check out my Instagram, rand.jared04. So, thank you all for watching. And I will see my fellow citizens of Tokusatsu Central next time.